I don't want to scare anyone. The girl who survived that night at Camp Blood, that Friday the 14th, some sort of demented creature watching. Thirsty for young blood.
What's going on, everybody? It's Tony, aka Friday the 14th, back again with another video on the Friday the 14th channel. This is something we used to do back in the day, in the old Bluetooth days. I don't know if it's still a common thing anymore with everybody. I haven't really watched. There's a few physical media channels that I still watch on YouTube and all that, but yeah, this is going to be what I picked up and kept for the month of September. Nowadays, I buy stuff. If I don't like it, I immediately turn it around and flip it. I don't keep anything in my collection that I don't like necessarily. So you have a chance in my collection until I watch it. If I don't like it, then it's time to move on to the next one. Yeah, I've picked up probably about 20 some odd titles during the month of September. I still buy a lot as a collector and everything. It's just a revolving door through my collection. If something, like I said, if I don't like it, and immediately I'm selling it to make room for newer stuff. But yeah, this is gonna be September 2025. What I bought, a collection update. Who knows what the hell I'm gonna call it? It's over a minute of rambling. Let's just show off some movies. I want to try to keep these as short as possible. I don't like the jib jab. Uh, people's attention spans are short enough as it is today, so we're just gonna right on through this. We'll get started with some just common stuff. Always save the boutique and the fancy stuff for last. Had to repick this one up. I forget. I sold this probably when it went out of print 5 or 6 years ago or whatever. I sold this movie for triple digit numbers. Free Willy. Just a standard Blu-ray for triple digit numbers. I was stupid not to sell this thing back then, but I guess Warner Brothers re-released this, and I forget what else was re-released with this one. It was out of print title, but immediately had to pick this one back up. Childhood classic. I absolutely loved it. Just a lot of fun. But back in the day when this was out of print, it was a no-brainer. Just I had to get rid of it. It was a no-brainer. Just triple digit numbers on that one. Upgraded Coal Miner's Daughter to 4K. Love this movie. Sissy Spacek. My grandmother was a big fan of this movie. I remember watching it at her house all the time. Just a classic to me. Tommy Lee Jones. I love that movie. And then this is one boutique label. I don't have much of this one, so I don't count it much as a boutique. But I picked up the 88 Films release of American Pie 2. I have their version of American Pie as well. It's just a slipcase of this edition of American Pie 1, but this one is a hard box set of the 4K. As soon as I bought this one, I guess the U.S. announced that they were putting out American Pie and American Pie 2 on 4K, but love these comedies. Grew up with these. Me and my friends, we were them in every aspect. We had one buddy, Crabtree, that was he was a Stifler made over. I mean, he was the embodiment of Stifler. But love these movies, grew up with them. Soundtrack's awesome. Blink 182 is part of the soundtracks to both movies. Just a really nice set. Yeah, from 88 Films. Next up, been after this movie for a while on 4K. When it first got released, I did not pick it up. I was a steelbook collector back then. Now I don't have any steelbook. Well, I maybe have one or two Friday the 13th steelbooks, but finally found Law Abiding Citizen on 4K with the slip. It was on Macari, I think, for a really, really good price. A whole lot less than what most people are asking for this movie online on the secondary market. You can find it all day without the slip for a cheap price, but to find it with the slip is a tough one for a really good price. But absolutely love this movie. This is one of my favorite Gerard Butler movies. I'm a huge Gerard Butler fan, but him and Jamie Foxx are absolutely fantastic in that movie. Had to pick up the new DC Superman movie. I enjoyed this movie a whole lot more than I thought I would. Seeing it in theaters, just a whole lot of fun. What is his name that plays Superman? It doesn't say. I can't think of what his name, but he actually did a really good job. James Gunn's hit and miss his comedy. I mean, the comedy felt right in this one. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with Superman, enough to make me want to pick it up. love that lenticular. You don't get that much any days. Excuse me. Next up, Ballerina. Really enjoyed this one. It's right outside my top 5 of the 2025 this year. If you're a John Wick fan, you're gonna like this one. Really dug whatever her name is that takes over pretty much like the John. But you get quite a bit of John Wick in this one too. Pretty violent, action's fun. I had fun with it. I had fun with it. And then picked this up through Vinegar Syndrome. Commando Ninja 2. Have not watched this one yet. So I don't know if it's anything like the first one. It's going to be so much fun. I mean, just look at this greatness. Excuse the case, but I didn't even know anything about this. My buddy on Instagram, TKO Video, I'll link him down below. Awesome, awesome little Instagram channel. But he sent me a link to this and asked me if I knew about it, and I didn't, and immediately bought it. So the first one's a lot of fun. Hopefully, this one's just as fun. I mean, it's just action cheesiness at its finest. Next up, we got some horror stuff. 28 years later, have yet to watch this one. Heard some mixed things about it. It's on my watch list for this October. Had to pick up the 4K of it. Love the first 2 movies. Love 28 Days Later. One of the greatest zombie style movies. 28 Weeks Later is good, but not as good as 28 Days Later. But excited to watch this. Like I said, I've heard mixed things. It's on the October watch list. Hopefully, I'll get to it this weekend and all that jazz. But have watched this one, Clown in a Cornfield. I picked this one up from my buddies down at Danger Zone Video. They get it early, a few days early than its release date. Watched it. I liked it better than Hard Eyes. But these movies are based towards, I get they're based more towards a younger audience and everything, and it's trying to introduce horror to a new, younger generation. If I was in my teens and stuff like that, I'd love Hard Eyes and stuff like that. In this one, I enjoyed this one. I did not like the twist in it, but I mean the kills. At least it showed the kills in this one rather than Hard Eyes did. But I get what they're doing. You have to make movies for the younger generation to get into horror movies. I mean, my daughter's 18 years old. She likes Scream, but I'm trying to introduce her into the other stuff. She wants no part in it. This one I think she would like. This one I think she would like Hard Eyes. But it's harder to get her into the older stuff. I mean, Scream's old, but it's not 80s old. So we need stuff like this to start their interest in the horror genre to get them going throughout it. But I appreciate. I follow the writer. Adam Cesara on TikTok. He's a huge movie collector, so it's cool to support people like that. Like I said, the kills are cool. Kills are cool. Story, it's all right. It's fun. It's keepable. I'm keeping it in a collection because I know there's more to come from this franchise. So anyway, rambling on from that. Picked up the 4K of The Conjuring. Looks great. Got a little smooch on the front of my slip, but it's all right. Nobody ever sees that. They only see it from the spine. But yeah, immediate upgrade to 4K on this one. Haven't watched it the 4K, so I don't know what the transfer looks like, but instant pickup. All right, Barnes and Noble got me for 2 titles when they were having their half price Arrow video sale. Never seen this one before. Barnes and Noble sucker. Barnes and Noble sucker. If you know, you know. Logan Toxic is one of the most fun channels to watch back in the day. But anyways, picked up Poseidon on 4K. Never seen this movie. I think Jesse down at Danger Zone Video told me about this movie before, but super stoked to check it out. Like I said, the 4K was $25 for the half price Barnes and Noble sale. Had to snag her up, and this one as well. Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. I got the beginning from Jesse at the end of August. August. So picked this up when Barnes and Noble was doing the half price sale as well. I'll say it again, like I've said before. If I'm gonna watch a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, I'm pulling this one off the shelf over the original all day long. You can hate me. I don't give a shit. It's just my opinion. I had more fun watching this one. It's just amazing. Transfer's great. Yeah, love those movies. And then, now this movie is not great. Not good at all. It's on Mac and Me level. It is absolute garbage, but I love it. I don't know why. I grew up watching it. Uh, it's bad. It's so bad, but it's enjoyable, and it's a 4K. This was right after the sale. I either got this from Grindhouse or Orbit, but I have not watched this one yet. So I don't know what the transfer looks like, but it's Spawn. It's on 4K. It's a terrible movie, and I'm a sucker, and I bought it. All right, last Arrow title that I got, I had to pick up the Creepshow box set. It's not a chunky boy. It's a thick boy. We'll call it that. But it's the 4K. Had to pick up Creepshow 2. Love Creepshow 2. Just great anthologies. I'm a sucker for anthology movies. Always have been, always will be. But yeah, just had to pick it up. I kind of wish they would have went with the teal box like they did for the Blu-ray back in the day. But beggars can't be choosers, and I'm a beggar, and I bought it. Okay, so I lied. This was there was one more Vinegar Syndrome title that I bought. Documentary, like I said, ETR documentaries from Vinegar Syndrome, top notch, great stuff. Them and MVD have been putting out some great documentaries, but as soon as this was announced, had to buy it. I think it sold out on Vinegar's site rather quickly, and then Orbit and Grindhouse were able to get some as well, and I was able to help out old boy Leroy Green get a copy of this. I think he was able to get it with the slip from Grindhouse, but it's You're So Cool, Brewster, the documentary for Fright Night. I mean, this thing is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's a double disc over. I think it's a 5 hour with all the features of the documentary and everything. Like I said, it was an instant purchase for me. I forget who released this documentary before, but I mean, this thing is gorgeous. Slipcover's badass. Inside artwork's great. Loaded down with, like I said, it's over 5 hours. Great stuff. Transfer looks great. It was just, like I said, ETR Entertainment through Vinegar Syndrome. I think I pretty much have all of their documentaries, and they're top notch. The way they put them together, of course, the slip is beautiful. It's just greatness. As a collector, this is the stuff we appreciate. I'm a documentary junkie. I love those just as much as movies. So, like I said, as soon as this was announced, I was all over it, pre-ordered it and everything. And like I said, this was a pretty popular release because it sold out real quickly on their website. And luckily, other distributors were able to get a few copies of them as well. But yeah, You're So Cool, Brewster, the story of Fright Night, just a badass fucking release. And that's it for September. Not everything that I picked up. Like I said, I did pick up some stuff, and it didn't like it, and it immediately got sold. So yeah, that's how my collection's working these days. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you could give this video a thumbs up, comment down below. If you're new coming across the channel, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Go subscribe and follow all the links in the description down below. Of course, you got Over the Top with Chad and Tony. We just did our first October episode of the month, Halloween Havoc 1989, our first WCW pay-per-view coverage, and that was a lot of fun. There's some good clips out of that one, so be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to that and all that good stuff. Hot Mike Chance, Chad, BJ the DJ, Brandon, Jordan. Everybody's links and stuff will be down in the description below, so go give them a follow, go give them a subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Do all the cool stuff for this video. Until next time, I don't know what the next video will be, but I'm trying to keep this short and sweet, so we're out this motherfucker.
I don't want to scare anyone. The girl who survived that night at Camp Blood, that Friday the 14th, some sort of demented creature on chain. They're just too young.